Now we're going to switch to, not RM, we're going to switch to TM. Now we're going to switch to, not RM, we're going to switch to TM. Pause. My stream restarted. Okay, so she is not going to get the other reward, but I want to try and get her as many of these. She's not going to get that one, though. Okay, her agents have returned. Hello, agents. Okay. So, we're going to send them right back out. Yeah, we'll go for that. That one. Okay. And she's got all of her stuff that she's upgrading. What is this? Signet of Thirst. Yes. We like that signet. We want to level that signet up. Yeah. The only reason it's not on a piece of gear is so I wouldn't forget what I was doing. God, she's got 3 buzzing hives because of logging in and crashing and not being able to do one of the things. Okay. Let's give some love to her secondary weapon. Even though it doesn't get to do much most of the time. It does get to do stuff some of the time, so... let's go ahead and get rid of these as well. That's the highest. That's the first one we're going to be able to do. Oh, too much. That's not what I want to do. I want... God, that one's... okay, you, get up there. That's 2,000, and it only needs 1,000 and something. So let's go ahead and use that 2,000 on... you know what? On that one. Get that up to level 12 now. Okay, so we got 2 of them at level 12. And we've got plenty of time. We got over half an hour before our next thing. So what I think I want to do with her, right? Oh, by the way, I'm running the game in DX9 mode right now, and since I started doing that a couple days ago, I have not noticed any crashing. So fingers crossed. But running it in DX9. DirectX 9 maybe fixes some of the crashing issues. We'll see. What am I doing? I am hitting a button to do stuff. Hitting 2 buttons. I'm hitting Shift V. We're gonna make sure we select Occult Defense Wave 1, Elite 1, because... Alright. I want to get that signet going, because she needs heals and leeches badly. Like, she needs to get some sort of self-healing going on. So, I guess we're going to be ripping Time and Space a new one. She's got 22 SP. Just noticed.
Proceed when ready.
Okay, that'll be better. I don't have stuff sitting on my mouse cord. Alright, where is it? There it is. First portal. Oh, this is not the build I want. What is happening? Oh my. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. I didn't even look. Oh, we need to deal with her. 3 portals already? Within like, what, the first 30 seconds? Okay, so the huge mistake that I made is I'm using the build that she would use for the Agarthan bosses. I'm not even gonna heal her. Like, for real, I'm letting her die on purpose. Because that's the only way I was gonna get out of combat so that I can do this. I need to switch.
Removing attack vector.
Pistol AoE, pistol AoE. Yeah, AoE 2. Yeah, that one. Save it. Okay, they're damaging Stonehenge, but they will not destroy it before I get back there. It will all be fine. Oh, and we can bump my attack up, and that'll make it even more fine. I possibly... Notice how much I healed myself there. Okay, let's grab this and grab that. Yeah, this is the build I was making when Fangerblade was on, I think, and I was running Transylvania stuff. Boy, he's a sturdy one. Good grief, guy. What's your problem? Come on. Holy cats.
Additional portal open. Recommend environmental awareness.
She is definitely not going to be running like multiple waves. Her clean slate, thankfully, is being remarkably effective right now. This could go south if it wasn't. I think I should have maybe set this build to have an AoE for my elite ability. We're going to tab heal. And we're going to clean slate. There we go.
Portal shut down. Spawn routines rerouted.
I'll tell you, man, the difference between doing this with her and doing this with LM, it is night and day.
Lost spawn.
Between like a newbie, I say newbie, but a young 50 and an older 50. Like hitting max level is not the end of your journey. And LM is not even, I mean, he's only half of his gear is in gold, so it's not like he's super great.
Focus is being damaged.
Yeah, I imagine it is. Is there still one more boss too? What is with these super sturdy guys that just aren't taking nearly enough damage? Like, he should be going down. I have hit him a lot. Okay, last boss. I would like to find you. It's, oh really? It's just one of these?
Halting spawn routine. Vote to continue simulation at a higher difficulty
Whew.
or end simulation.
That shouldn't have been that hard.
Spawning loot. Thank you for your participation in this simulation.
Hopefully we get some Signet stuff. I'd really like... we got glyph distillates. Okay, so we're gonna exit, and I'm gonna go back to... I had to do it on the fly. I don't know, buddy. Look around upstairs. What are you eating? Are you just eating a piece of bread? Okay. One of my kids just came down here. He's just eating a piece of bread. Looking for his mother, who is here somewhere in the house. Not sure where. Probably the backyard or something, playing with the dog. Okay. What's going on over here? What's that? I don't know what that is. It's not important. I don't know what that is either. Okay. So let's go up here. We got pistol, better pistol AOE. Okay, so this is my pistol AOE that I started with. And pistol single. That's this build. That's what happened is I erased my AOE too. So they're the same because that's a single build right there that I'm using right now. It's better than what I started with, which was this. Okay, so that's broken, clearly. Better pistol AOE. Yeah, I think this is the one that I want to use. I may have to go back and watch my own videos and see what the other one was. Okay, so this one, gear has been updated. So this gives me flash freeze. Okay, I remember flash freeze. It was good, but it's got a 20-second cooldown. So that's what I didn't like about that. So this build, we've got bullet ballet. Okay, so we got charged blast. Right, so that's good. That's solid. We got bullet ballet. Do I have everything on my... I don't. I don't have Ice Beam or Blizzard yet. Oh, but I don't have enough to get them, so... I got heavy caliber rounds. I need to get to Blast Crater. And eventually to Deadly Dance. Bamboozle, I think, doesn't help that much. Royal Flush does, though. So I need to get those, and Holdout helps as well. Holdout, I think, is... No, I think Holdout doesn't matter. Pistols are weird in that using the ability-specific stuff isn't always the best move. Sometimes, like, Flechette and Heavy Caliber are the way to go, and Double Down. Because that works on everything. Same thing, Wind Streak as well. I do think I want to get Blast Crater, though. Maybe? No. I don't think it matters that much. I think Wind Streak is the more important one to get. Yeah. And what have I got over here? I've got Scorched Earth for my Infernos. And do I want Bullet Ballet or do I want Overload? You know, I was just kind of assuming that I wanted my elite ability to be on my main weapon. Overload is a ground target. Applies Debilitate. You know what, let's maybe do that. Instead of Bullet Ballet, we'll do Overload. And then I like Flash Freeze, but it takes a long time. So I'm thinking maybe Inferno, because I don't have the cooldown. And then on my passives, instead of this, I'm going to use Scorched Earth. I think that's going to be a better way to go. Now, what about, let's go back to just looking at looking at passives. Do I care about getting this? When you use Overload, the cold portions is the heat reduction's better. The electrical causes them to take an additional damage. That's quite good. Where am I and what's it take to get there? Got that. Got that. That's 15. 31 hit rating is good. I feel like I'm probably playing Elemental all wrong. Like, I probably should be using, like, all of these things that I don't use. What's the cooldown of the... See, Crystallized Frost has a 20-second cooldown, too. All the cool all the cool, because they're the ice ones. All the good abilities have, like, long cooldowns. Okay. Main weapon wins out. I need to get to win streak. Possibly to fully loaded as well. Whenever your pistol energy is 15, you're automatically given a double white if you don't already have one. So, see, that's constantly reloading your chambers for you. So, Jackbot, we'll get that. We'll get that. That gives me 17 crit power just right there. Okay. We still got 24 minutes. So let's run another occult. Because I did get a signet distillate. It's just so 10% leech for 5 seconds. I should have looked. I should have looked at that. But I think the leech ability is what's going to go up each time I bump that up. Let's do another one of these. Oh, see, that's a mistake. If you just click solo, well, maybe she'll only automatically do wave 1. Oh, because she hasn't done the others, it should automatically wave 1. Okay, let's see how this goes. We got a build more suited for this sort of thing. We'll see what we get.
Initiating world simulation. Initiating reality simulation.
Do it. Initiate
Proceed when
that.
ready.
Okay. Okay, there's my first portal. Let's get over here and get to them. And we got ghouls again, so we should be able to do a kind of direct comparison.
Applying tactical
Really?
solution.
Die!
Strong, long-range threat. Adding attack vector. Prepare to
So I
attack.
still want that. There's always one straggler, isn't there? Just straggling. Straggling along. Who's... Get over here. Follow me towards this other guy that we're gonna fight here.
Preparing time
Where
and
is it?
space a new one. Portal open.
See, I didn't let her die on purpose that time. I just wasn't fast enough hitting E. At least this thing's back. Alright, let's get back in there.
Create a new incursion point. Protect the occult focus.
I'm not sure if I like that for my elite ability. I don't think it's doing as much as it needs to be. Boy, they are, though, aren't they? They are just laying into me. I may actually need to put a couple anima points, the anima allocation. I may actually need to put something in defense on her. Heal. Do the heal thing.
Simplifying scenario. Remove portal.
More with the healing. There you go. Holy cats. They are just tearing her up. Apparently I won? I don't feel like I won. What was that sound? Okay, so this is going worse somehow, and I didn't need to do that. I don't understand exactly what's happening there with why she's like taking just spectacular, ludicrous amounts of damage.
simplifying scenario. Remove portal.
Okay, so I am definitely going to need to put a single target ability on here. I was trying not to, but I am. It looks like.
The occult focus is losing integrity.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's all good.
Extremely hazardous entity created.
Good
Protect
grief.
the occult focus.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't even have one of these guys last time, did I? Let's get out of the bad. I mean, I will win, but man, this is sloppy. See, like that. I mean, it
Successful. Select whether to increase
it did the
difficulty,
job, but
continue,
boy, it
or
didn't
to
do the
halt
job well.
exercise.
Okay.
Authorizing loot distribution. The Council of Venice and the Druids of Avalon appreciate your assistance.
Okay, I see it. It was showing the. I just wasn't reading the list right for that. Okay. All right, we're back here again. Let's see here. So Overload is disappointing me. But I think it's not disappointing me as much as Inferno. Like with having Blast Crater there, that's doing its job. I'm kind of thinking I need to throw maybe Mjolnir back on there. Although I've got the bonus for Scorched Earth. I've got the I'll do Superconductor. Okay. So let's say we've got that. That maybe is not doing a bad job, and it's around. It's supposed to be ground targeted. I think there's an option that I have for that, where it's set to if you're not like to just automatically fire it if you haven't picked a target or if you can't pick a target. Or maybe it's just for some items. There's an option in here somewhere that makes that happen, where I didn't have to do the ground targeting on it, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure I talked about that on a stream. And it's just been like when she was level 4 or something. 100% damage right now. Yeah, let's go with this. So we've still got those. We've still got the charged blast. And we're gonna switch that out for that. I'm debating on Cauterize or Second Wind. That's my power abilities. They all go better. Okay. Let's roll with that and see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, you can't use question mark? Oh, because I already did. Just better pistol AoE. Because that's what they all are. This one, yeah, this one's no good. Getting rid of that. This is, so the one I'm doing now is similar, but I was using controlled shooting. And controlled shooting, I think, is just hot garbage. I just don't think it works very well. So for this one, we're using charged blast instead. Then we've got overload for our elite ability and Mjolnir instead of... No, both of them use Mjolnir. Agartha bosses, which should be coming up in 15 minutes. Okay. My single build, I'm happy with that. That's a good ordinary build. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We got more glyph stuff. So much more glyph stuff. The signet, what can we get this up to? Okay, so right now, 10.16% leech, 5 seconds. I think the amount is what's going to change. 10.21% leech. Okay, so I should equip this. So whenever I critically hit, I get a 10% leech effect for 5 seconds. Can heal up to 1225 damage, and can occur once every 15 seconds. So she will definitely crit every 15 seconds, I imagine. And then get, for 5 seconds, she'll get a 10% leech. So all her damage will come back as healing. 10% of it. So let's, what does this go on? It goes on luck talismans. Is that my luck talisman right there? Yep. So I gotta get, I have to get that up to purple before I can equip this. Okay, well that's wonderful. What do we got in this glyph bag here? Also, let's see here. No, I don't want to teleport. I want to shift J. There we go. Side missions. I need a main mission and 3 side missions, and I can do that in a hurry. Within, I don't even need to do a main mission. I just need to do 3 side missions real quick. So I'm just gonna run to Kingsmouth, and in the next 10 minutes, I'll do 3 side missions, which is not going to be difficult at all. In fact, I'm going to go to the coast instead, because I can knock out 2 side missions just by like walking through there. Her third main mission for this cycle will be the Agartha boss. Okay, so we're going to grab that.
Visual tracking initiated.
And while we're doing this one, we'll kill enough islanders to
Special assignment received. Initializing.
let's grab this group over here first. Oh, they weren't there. That group will do. We didn't get too far off track. Okay, then we'll grab this track. We'll get these guys. Will that work? Nope. Really? Okay, we're not there yet. My Wendigo should be right over here. Where is it? There we go. Follow the tracks. Fight this guy. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. And that was enough. Okay, I thought I was gonna start going through Mjolnirs, but I didn't need to. And this will be our third one. I've already killed 50, so I don't, yeah. Normally when I'm doing this run, I would need to take out 50. But since these guys ignore me, I can just walk up and set fire to these corpses while they're eating them. I don't even have to fight these guys. Okay, and then we just got to run over to John. He's over here. There we go. And I have 8 minutes to get back to Agartha, so Actually, 10 minutes before the portal opens. So I'm not even going to teleport. I'm just going to run over there. Psychoil, the easy gas, regular, 0, premium 666. You know, I had never actually looked at that sign. Been playing this game for years. And never even looked there. There's the note from the one mission. Sometimes when you're doing missions, you'll notice like everything's got the yellow highlights, but all that stuff's there all the time. It doesn't go away. And yeah, we'll do our one more main mission there before we do anything with these. And I guess I was gonna do this one, but I was gonna do the Cult Talisman, but I guess I should do the Luck one so I can put the Signet of Thirst on there. More Signet distillates would be nice. We'll wait on that. Let's walk over here. That's a lot. Signet of Cruel Delight is what LM has. But I think this, it's also Luck Talisman. So Thirst, see, Cruel Delight heals you just whenever you crit, period. Thirsts are presumably not quite as desirable then. You can usually tell, like, what's the hotness by what people are spending lots of money on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. That's only one friend on her. Unlike LM, who has like 6. All right, let's look at glyphs. Oh, not glyphs, signets. Real quick, let's look at imbuers. What do those do? Oh, you get 300 fragments. You get to form imbuers. Interesting. Okay. I can see why those are pricey. What do we got left? We got 6 minutes before that goes. Okay, signets. Alright, I don't want these snail ones. So let's see if goes on head, increases damage and healing of all elite abilities. See, it's not, the sorting is not useful. The names are not super useful. Increases the rate that your ultimate abilities recharge. She doesn't have her ultimate ability yet, so active dodges, break movement, hindering effects. Deadly force, is that? That's for shotgun. Right, so let's look, let's sort the most expensive. When you critically hit, they get detrimental. But it goes on luck. I need stuff that's not for luck. Now that's interesting. What, pray tell, is this? Hey, what's up? This is Secret World Legends. It's a not... It's a basically like a survival horror sort of a game with lots of puzzles, and it plays like an MMO, and it was originally marketed as an MMO, but it, like, the controls are like an MMO, but it's more like just an RPG. And we're getting ready. Right now it's a 2-year anniversary event of Secret World Legends. The original game came out like 8 years ago, I think. But 2 years ago they completely redid it. Like, they changed all of this stuff. It used to be a lot more complicated and crazy. Where now this is pretty standard, you know, RPG or MMO character development type of stuff. So this is actually, I don't know how much longer the event's going on, but this is a good time to get into it. It's a free game, so right now they've got this event going on, and you can come in and kill these things and get a whole ton of XP as a low-level player. Is that? Yeah, that does need done. But yeah, you can. It's a modern world setting RPG, which is nice. My character is a Templar. You can play as Templars, Illuminati, or Dragon, which is a chaos-based sort of a thing out of Korea. But yeah, it's a really interesting game. It's got a lot of cool puzzle type stuff that you don't see a lot of, especially since it's modern setting. Like, there's literally times where the answers to your puzzles are go Google stuff, like, or use Google Translate, or learn Morse code. So it's after we do this event here in like 1-2 minutes, after we do this, then I'll get back into the normal missions, instead of just sitting here playing around with my I was just looking at buying new gear and upgrading stuff. That's another neat thing in this game, is like the way that your gear upgrades is you get a good piece of gear and then you just feed all of your other loot to it. So it's not it's got a lot of grind, but it doesn't have a lot of like, oh, I have to get a new item or a new item or a new item. It's mostly just I have to get a couple sets of items and then feed them. Also, you get lots of cool costumes and things, so. Alright, come on, I want to fight this thing. Like, you can wear a pumpkin head. Who doesn't want to do that? I tend to be pretty tame in my own costume choices. Come on. Open. I guess I should do this before I go in. Switch to the right build. There we go. So this is just a boss event that happens a couple times a year, where you get to have lots of people fight giant bosses. Alright, is it going to be the same one that I just did? Or is it going to be a new one? Yeah, she hasn't even gotten to come into one of these because it kept crashing last week. Some sort of DirectX 11 conflict that seems to be fine when you play it under DirectX 9. Wow, that hurt, and I've used all my potions for today. I'm gonna back her off a little bit until I can heal. There we go. Somebody's throwing heals on me. I'm just gonna stay back here out of the bad. Okay, so let's stay out of that. You good? Okay, let's do this then. I'm gonna stay here. When you see somebody healing you, stay where you are. Okay, let's get that, and then we get this off. Okay, as long as she's staying back here, she's not getting destroyed. Come on, it's off cooldown. Sure, now I get the red chambers when I'm rebuilding my energy back up. I got my elite ability out of sync with my so what I want to do is do kill blind and then do all in right after. Okay, so I can use one of those finally. Alright. Let's burn through her stuff real quick. Got more flowers to drop. Yeah, so glyphs. There we go. Glyph. Level 12. Level 15. Level 19.
Critical empowerment results.
Oh, max. There we go. I gotta get another one before I can do anything with it. The accurates. Yeah, let's... Real quick. Fierce. Accurate. She's got a simple accurate, not any intricate devastating. Intricate fierce. Simple fierce. Alright, I need a... I can do this accurate one and then get those out of the way.
Critical empowerment results.
Because we can feed that into that better one over there. Okay. Now, we've established we need to be putting points on that. So let's see what we got in here and then unload so my inventory isn't full when I go running missions. We have elementalism there. Nothing for that.
Critical empowerment results.
And no pistols. And so for these, like using those low level items to upgrade them just takes forever. They don't give you very much XP. So I'm just going to sell those to the vendor. Actually, she's got a lot. Normally I would sell those to the vendor, but she's got so much animate that it's not going to hurt anything to go ahead and... But see how they only, like, they barely moved that needle. I guess we can get another belt up. Because we've already got another 25. But, you know, it's going to take forever to get that one. I'm just going to walk around carrying 3 belts forever. Not really. I'll merge these into a purple and then leave it alone. Belts are just never going to be an issue. Okay. Haunted Cache. Infernal Cache. Oni War Cache. Can I sell this? No? Stuck with them? Okay. Alright. Run around. So now we can actually go and play the game. She needs to go to... That's Hubs. She needs to go to Transylvania. Needs to drop flowers. Oh, you gotta be on the ground. Or... That's interesting how that happened. The boss character is time-based. And it's they happen every hour, 2 minutes past. And it's only for a limited time during the event. Normally those aren't there. But yeah, it's less WoW-y than, or less MMO-y than WoW. It's like you've got your action bar and you can do your builds. So, but it's more like a Silent Hill game. Like right now I'm in the second set of zones, which is in Transylvania, and we'll go ahead and let her play through. This is totally what I signed up for.
Medieval sage like an old history. The villagers say the walls of Harba Boreshti
But
against the Golden Horde, the Templars, the Soviets, a peaceful resistance. A nice idea.
She wants me to kill stuff, basically. This game, really great story and just a lot of fun play stuff. Graphically, it's I really like the art style. I think it's pretty, but it is, you know, it's dated. And it does, like, it plays MMO-ish, but it's really was never meant to be like WoW or EQ, where it was like you have to play with a big group of people. It's the whole main storyline can be soloed. Like, you don't have to have other people. And you get to use guns, and you get to use, you know, magic in the same place. So I like that. It's sort of like, it's WoW-ish. I mean, it's like every MMO, you know, they play like that. But a better pistol AoE. But with really good writing and like lots of really super detailed lore. Alright, Straggler. Okay, so that went okay. And like the classes are temporary. Like let me real quick pull this up. So since I played the old game, all of these are unlocked. When you start the game, you start off by picking a pair of weapons. That's what your class is which pair of weapons you're going to start with. And of course, as you go through, you can unlock, and they've got the in-game currency and then the real money currency, of course, like the way MMOs do. But you start with 2, but you can change. Like originally, she started off using blades, so she started off with swords and elemental magic, and swords were not doing it for me, so I switched her from sword to pistol. And you can use whatever you want, change it however you like, and there's really not like a terrible combination other than like I wouldn't recommend starting out with swords. Like I didn't like it. That's why she doesn't have any really good healing, by the way. It's because she was supposed to be using swords as her sort of healing and self-care weapon, and using elemental as her, attack. Where now she's got 2 attack weapons and not nearly enough healing. My main character uses blades and chaos magic. So, yeah, depending on what you use, you can do a lot of cool customization. The original Secret World was even wackier. Like you could do all kinds of stupid stuff with your builds. That said, there were a lot of abilities that just no one used, and it was a lot easier to gimp yourself. Yeah, this is actually the third set of zones in the game. The first area is New England. You start off playing in like kind of a Lovecraft horror sort of setting. Then you play through Egypt, which is also kind of Lovecraft cosmic horror sort of thing. Then you come here to Transylvania. I'm kind of button mashing, which is dumb. I'm just not using my abilities correctly. Okay. Burn one of the rotting corpses. I can do that. Then we gotta fight a ghoul under the tree. So let's pull a couple of them. Come on over here, guys. There we go. See, there's the ground targeting. If you don't already have something targeted. Let's get those. That worked much better. I just 2 weeks ago got into Transylvania, and I didn't have her set up to where she was really effective against these enemies, but she's doing a much better job now. Yeah, this is one of those games that, like, if you like playing MMOs and you like playing like Silent Hill type games, and you constantly lament the poor control in Silent Hill and Resident Evil type games, and you're like, man, wouldn't it be nice if this played more like WoW? Here you go. Because it's more like those kind of games, and it's got a really great storyline and just tons and tons of detailed lore and stuff. And I'm skipping the cutscenes because I've played it all, but just a lot of great stuff. So even if you're not looking for like an MMO to play, if you're looking for a good free game to just play through, without having to throw a bunch of dollars at it, it's totally doable and a really good game for that. Just to play through and play the story even. I gotta do 2 more ghouls under the trees. Oops. I guess I messed that up while I was talking. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna need some alive ghouls. I seem to have murdered them all. They'll respawn eventually, but I could get that guy to come over here, I guess. I only need 2 more. This tree saps their energy, I guess. I really need him to come over here, though. I'm gonna hide behind the tree. Come on, guy. Come on, get over here. I don't know if he's going to count or not because he might be too far away. We'll just call down the thunder on him. He did not count. Alright, I need to get 2 more. Okay, these 2 guys will work. Hi guys, how's it going? Come this way. That's interesting. Those 2 should have counted. Oh man, did I bug the quest out? Maybe I need to pull some. Let's try and get these guys here. Let's get them under this tree. Musically, the Grammar Club mostly. Doing lots and lots of stuff. We're still putting out like 3 songs a week. Actually, it depends on the week. Sometimes it's more than that. Because Glenn does like 2 songs a week just by himself because he's an unstoppable song-making machine. But yeah, we do all our stuff at patreon.com/thegrammarclub is where we're at. We did 2 albums in the last year. We're pretty far along on getting our first album ready for this year. We'll probably do 2 albums this year as well. I suppose we should get on that if we're going to do 2 of them, and it's already July. And then also, oh, you got the Carvel one? No, we did. Yeah, if you look at our Bandcamp, we did the Carvel one. We did an album called King Content is the most recent one, and the one before that was Live Slow, Die Whenever. I should heal. There we go. Okay, they're all dead. Yeah, we did Live Slow, Die Whenever, and then we did King Content. Both of those are on our Bandcamp if you just search for the Grammar Club. I'm not managing my health well right now. Yeah, check them out. They both, you can go to Bandcamp and listen to them without even having to pick them up. You can check them out at least and decide if you want to purchase them forever. That's one of the other things, like with our Patreon, is Patreon members get all of the albums like right when they come out. We just release it to everybody. We send all of our patrons Bandcamp codes. Okay. And I got about 10 minutes before I gotta get running out of here. So let's see. Let's do this next part of the story. But yeah, if you just search for the Grammar Club on Bandcamp and Patreon, that's where we are. I do this, as part of it, I do this every week. Glenn streams like cover songs every week and other stuff that he does. Like Glenn is just, like I said, an unstoppable music making machine. But yeah, we just released a track that this morning. We'll have another one. I've got a Ghost cover that's going to come out tomorrow that Glenn sang on, that I did most of the stuff. The one that came out today was a Beefy tune that Shale wrote, and then Shale wrote like this sort of verse part, and then I wrote the chorus, and then Beefy came in and knocked out the lyrics. It's an interesting thing, the Grammar Club, because it's half a dozen one-man bands, as it were. So like, you never know what you're gonna get on a track, like which person is gonna be involved. I'm looking for an owl. I don't remember the owl being particularly hard to find. It seems like it was just chilling out. Like, somewhere in this circle. Is it in here? Another legend. Apparently underground in there. We'll just mark that on the map for later. This is my least favorite map in the game. Not zone, but actual map. Just because of the color of the map and the color of your arrow are the same. I'll come back and get that later. So it's hard to see like where you're at. I just want to jump on those guys' heads. Come on, I really want to find this owl. I should know where she is. There's a named boss over there. One of my agents just got back. I'm just gonna send her on another mission real quick like. That one. Bam. You have agents who bring you stuff. See, I know where the owl is going to take me, but I don't remember where the owl is. I thought she was like sitting on a thing. There she is. Okay, now we gotta follow the owl. There she is. Keep going this way. I believe she's on that
Special
tree stump.
assignment
Yes.
received. Initializing.
Not worried about the special assignment. I'm gonna run from the scarecrows, because they will make this take longer than it should. We're gonna keep running the way the owl went. There's something named Gork. Or Gark. Following the owl. I'm still looking for her. Where is she? There she is. Now we're going this way. There's a body just hanging from a tree there. It's important to story mission later.
Lilith's children are rising.
Owl's talking. I don't think I want to fight that. Am I getting a choice? Is that what's... For these guys, I should really be using my single target build. Like, I think the owl was helping me there. It seems like something was attacking them. Okay, following the owl. There she goes. Alright, and I'll let this cutscene play because this is story, so it'll be interesting. Are you
You've been
Rafiki?
following me? Why is that, eh? Never mind, I know why you're here. You know anything about these pewters? It's not doing what I need it to do. Even a wrinkled apple can be fresh on the inside. When I was born, we had miracle machines that make this look like a Stone Age tool. And they were a damn sight easier to use, too. No, just leave it. I'll figure it out eventually. And you've more important matters to attend to. Yes, I am the owl you're looking for. But I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of answers. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told the others. This has all happened before. Oh, yes. Vlad was the one who defeated Mara, the vampire queen. Can't tell you how, because he's been dead for half a millennium. and he neglected to tell me. But he did leave me something of his.
Can I have it?
I reckon he left a part of himself behind before he passed on, and I also reckon you'll be needing his help to take care of Mara. I never could make much sense of the man, but then he is human, and I'm not. He left it for someone like you, someone who could stand up to her. I've held on to it for 500 years. I have a long memory. That thing isn't all Vlad left. He left behind a legacy, his own little army. The Draculeshti have suffered much in the 5 centuries since his death, but they are still around. In fact, they have recently come back. I've seen them in the forest. That lovely girl who uses her looking glass to spy on the vampires, and the strapping circus boy. But the one you really need to speak with is Milos, their king.
Milos is a solid dude.
To pay his respects when the Draculeshti arrived. I like that. Though he did speak too much and too loudly. Not a trait you share with him, I'm happy to say. If anyone knows what Vlad Dracula had prepared for Mara's inevitable rebirth, it'd be the Draculeshti. The news of her return are disturbing. They herald something dark. There is great power in these mountains, and Mara seeks it. It was never simply what's on the surface with her. And I believe this vampire crusade is more of a vampire charade. But that's neither here nor there. First, you should put your mind to that thing. Someone needs to. Now, shoo! I'm going to see if I can't get this pewter to do what I want it to do.
Alright, so there's just tons of that. Tons of story. Find the girl with the spyglass is my next mission. Right now, I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to pick up Blizzard. And then I'll pick up Ice Beam with the next set of points that I get. But, okay, let's look real quick. 100, I'm not going to get through those. But what I want to look at now is I noticed in the cutscene, when I was playing it, it wasn't so bad, but I really, it's everything, yeah, everything's all the way up. The anti-aliasing, I usually don't like. But let's turn those on. I can't go to DirectX 7 without restarting. I am gonna play around with that later though, because it does look better in DirectX mode and run better. Let's see if the motion blur and anti-aliasing do anything for us. She has missions for us. Gathering. I think I'm going to not Shift J, Shift T. I'm going to teleport back to Agartha. Agartha being the tree in the middle of the earth. So we're going to come back here, and I just want to kind of, I got to get off of here in just a minute, but I'm going to I just want to run around. And then I will, before I quit, I'll switch it to DirectX 11. I just want to see if just running around Kingsmouth real quick. I want to see if it looks any better with the anti-aliasing and the motion blur turned on. And I think one of the other things that they did when they redid the game 2 years ago is they sort of revamped some of the graphics. Namely, I believe they took out the option for tessellation because it was wreaking havoc on the hair. Let's take a look at this cutscene here, and we'll see if it. Yeah, it looks blurrier.
Forest crawls. Guess my fingers itching for two matters.
No shadows.
One,
I'm trying.
other. Figuring out a way to keep them down.
It looks like something's
Ain't
missing
right
though.
The way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same
Can
as
I-
everyone else.
I can't turn on
I've sworn to keeping.
turn on my frame counter. I'm a little surprised it's not getting 60 right now. It seems like I get a better frame rate in DX11 too, but I could be imagining things. What happens if we turn these back off? None and none. And so this is the very first area of the game. This is actually the first. Well, once you get out of the the tutorial, this is the first proper area. Gonna jump on that and attract some zombies. I'm still only seeing mid to high 50s. It's weird. Why did I not get credit for that? Why did I have to shoot twice? Something is fishy in Kingsmith. Examine half-eaten corpses. I'm just not focused at all today. Once we get to town, I'm gonna switch it to DirectX 11 and then log out for the day, or at least for now. She got to do her boss finally. I may try to get on this weekend with her just to get her a chance to run multiple golems in the same day. For now, we're just going to hang on to those things. I can knock out 50 monsters really fast. We'll do that real quick. Just to get the extra marks of favor. There's 8 there. Not going to worry about doing these missions. I'm going to save those. What are we up to? We need 11 more. No. 21 more. You tell me there's no valid targets in range. Come on. Let's sell off those caches later. Low level player or high level player running around here? Low level. Yep. You don't have to worry about those. Yeah, they're all dead. It's all good. Did I actually hit that already? Yeah, okay. Oh. Look, if you just hit me like 9 or 10 more times, I'm just gonna have to do something about it. At least 2 of them dropped loot, so there's that. Alright, I'm gonna get right here inside the police station, and we're gonna log out for the day. Thank you for watching. Zealousy, good to see you. As usual, I am Ailshon from the Grammar Club, and I will see you later.